Right, listeners, of course, the man himself is here with us for Music Stage, and we've still got lots of things to get through. Before we get some more live music from you, I thought we'd maybe just go through maybe a couple of questions from our listeners. Is that cool? Yep. Samantha from Australia says, great to see you back on Arirang Radio. Loving the new song Bad Influence. Looking forward to more songs from you. All right, a couple of questions. We talked about Bad Influence, so let's go to question number 2. What's the most embarrassing moment you've had on or off stage? Have you had any embarrassing moments?
On stage?
On stage?
It was probably here in this building.
Oh, what did you do?
Yo, I think I was singing with Jimin. Jamie,
yeah.
And I messed up the lyrics so many times.
In one song?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it was like multiple takes. So I was just like...
All right, it was a recording.
Yeah, and I was like, yo...
Wait, hang on, was it one of your songs? It wasn't your song, right?
No, it was my song. It was a song that we came back with, and that was probably the most embarrassing.
Oh, that's so funny. That can happen though, man. With lyrics, sometimes you get confused because you have to learn so many, right? You have to learn so many.
I was singing it so much, and like I wasn't even thinking that the song I was gonna mess up the lyrics. But then you know how like your mind just goes blank sometimes.
Yeah.
I think I was just having a bad day that day.
Absolutely. I've done it so many times as well. Because with one of my songs, I had always English and Korean versions, and my members were singing, and I came in, and for some reason they were singing Korean. I started singing the English version of the song, and like people were like, what's he doing? Like, this song is strange. So that can happen. Third question. What's the best thing about being a singer?
The best thing about being a singer? Probably interacting with the fans. I mean, we haven't been able to do it much because of COVID lately.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like a lot of the times artists will get like caught up in like our own emotions trying to write music and stuff like that. But it really is the fans that kind of give you the strength to really push through it and keep continuing to make music.
I like it, man. You're expressing yourself today. It's really nice. It's good. Good. Now, this next question or next message is perfect to kind of with the flow of today's show, because Sugi from Korea says, hi Bernard, it's been a while since I saw you on Arirang Radio. I'm so into listening to your songs these days. I love your style. It's changed a lot, both your appearance and music. Still get emotional when I listen to a song like Easier, and the title song is really good too. I think it fits you. Thanks for keeping your promise to come back with your own song. Hope to see you on stage in person soon. Take care and stay happy. Love you, Bernard, from Sugi. So she talks about Easier, and you were saying it is quite an emotional song, isn't it?
I mean, I tried to write in a way, it's a pretty dark song. Like it talks about how I tend to deal with pain and like emotion wise, and I hate being sad, and I try to cover that sadness with like other emotions like anger and stuff like that. It's a very toxic mindset to live in. It's not mentally healthy, but during that time it was easier for me to kind of feel that way. And like once you can't stay angry forever, and once that kind of feeling starts to fade, then what you originally tried to hide because you didn't kind of get over it in a healthy way starts to come up again.
Absolutely. Do you know what I think though? So many people can relate to that as well, which I think is what makes music very special when listening to it. Dude, are you gonna sing this song for us as well?
Of course.
Mate, I'm so excited to listen to this one. So, especially after listening to the kind of process behind coming up with the lyrics for this song as well, that gets you even more kind of invested in the song, doesn't it? So Bernard Park's going to perform live for us, listeners. I know there's more questions coming, surely. If you got any comments and stuff, make sure you get those into us. The man himself is here with us for today's music stage. So next up, Bernard Park's going to be doing another one of his latest songs called Easier. Buddy, when you're ready, should we do it?
Let's get it.
Absolutely stunning. That was so beautiful. Easier by Bernard Park. Oh, it's like, I was getting a bit emotional there, listeners. The lyrics are amazing, man. Amazing song. James says, wow, great but sad song. Samantha, what a beautiful song. Rocher says, don't care how much this song makes me sad. I could listen to it all day. Jane says, this song is so relieving and healing. It's so beautiful. Oh, man, that kind of hits home. That hits home a lot, I think. Especially like you were saying, you know, for people who don't really express themselves a lot, that kind of hits home even more, doesn't it?
I feel overall it's a little healthier for me. It's like my own little therapy session.
Yeah.
Kind of getting all of whatever was on my chest out.
Absolutely, because I think I never tell people how I'm feeling about stuff. I was kind of brought up old school a little bit, but that now and again when it happens, it does feel good, doesn't it?
Which is weird because a lot of like artists and singers, they're pretty, like they're really in their emotions a lot of the times. And for me, like somebody that has like the opposite personality, I'm like, am I supposed to be doing this? Like, am I supposed to? Did I pick the right career to do?
Yeah.
But after I started working on my own music, like, you find the joy in it, and it's pretty fun.
That's when it makes sense, doesn't it? Brilliant. Thank you very much. Easier live by Bernard Park. Oh, listening to these songs, I can't wait for the next stuff. We'll talk more about that later if there's any more coming. We do have lots more to get through. We've got Bernard. Do you mind taking? Oh, I've got it. Here we go. See, we're properly live here, Super K-Pop.
Yes.
We've got our producer coming in and everything. I'm just going to go through a few more questions, actually, before we do our next thing. Siska from Indonesia writes into us, hello, Bernard. Welcome back to Arirang Studio. It's been too long. Questions. Oh, right. If you could sing a drama OST again, what genre of drama do you want to sing for? Would you? Is that something you'd consider doing?
I mean, I've done a good amount.
You've done a lot
of OSTs. I don't know. A lot of the K dramas are always like really romantic and stuff like that. I kind of want to do something darker though. Like,
I feel like nowadays on like Netflix and stuff, there's like this new era of Korean drama. Like Chiok, Hellbound is coming out. You've got Squid Game, of course.
Some of them are pretty twisted too.
Mate,
like, yo.
I think I'm not saying you're twisted, but you should do something for those kind of stuff as well. That'd be good. Siska also has a question. Name one Korean singer and one international singer you'd like to collaborate with.
Korean singer that I want to collab with recently has been Cold. Do you know Cold?
Oh yeah, Cold is amazing.
He's pretty good.
Sick, yeah.
And then an international artist. Do you know who Sabrina Claudio is?
Oh yeah.
I love her music.
Oh, if you don't know, by the way, fantastic songs. You must go check that out. Her albums. Okay, yeah, two very cool artists. I like that. I like the fact you've kind of gone for artists who are kind of under the radar as well. Yeah, that's cool. Right. What else do we have? Winsong did send in some photos, which I'm going to show Bernard later. Okay, Winsong, if that's all right. What else do we have? Rocher from the Philippines says, hi Sam, Bernard and Super K-Pop fam. Hope you're all having a great day and night. I want to congratulate Bernard for his comeback.
Thank you.
Really love listening to the songs you composed. How do you feel about coming back to Arirang Radio? Do you miss being a radio DJ?
Yo, I kind of do.
How long did you do it for again?
It was a couple years.
Couple
almost
years.
like 2-3 years around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Literally. What parts of it do you miss the most?
I think maybe it's because of like the whole COVID thing, like just trying to stay home and not meeting people.
Yeah.
But Arirang was a place where I could just talk to people, like, and it's something that I was doing it with like maybe like a few guests, like 1 or 2 guests, but like just not talking for such a long time.
It does happen, yeah. I agree. If I wasn't doing this show, I'd be in my studio all day talking to nobody, honestly. You're right. I think that's a good one. Good. Thank you, Rocher. We will do some more of these, but what we're going to do is we prepared something, actually, because we spoke lots about music, but I thought we'd do something else. So Flex Interview is what this is called.
Flex.
Yeah, man. So I can't say it as cool as you. Flex Interview. This is the Flex Interview. Right. So Bernard Park, what he did is he wrote some stuff down, pictures. Oh, he got pictures. That's good. About things that he's good at or interested in, apart from music. This is, a good chance to kind of get to know him a bit better, I think. So if we have a look here, do you know what I like about this? It looks very American to me.
Does it?
I love it. I love it. Especially with the it is basketball, right?
Yes, it is.
See, in England we don't watch basketball. You like playing it or watching it?
Yo, I grew up playing it. Like my earliest memories as a child is probably playing basketball in my driveway. Like,
oh, you had the hoop.
I had a hoop.
That was always my dream as well. Seeing it, because in America the houses are bigger, right? The driveways are bigger. That's so nice. Because in Korea it's really popular too.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
Basketball hasn't really been that big in Korea, but I think when Steph Curry started to pop off, and like he gave a lot of confidence to like the smaller guys, and how shooting can really, you could take over a game by just shooting.
Yeah.
And I think Korean people really like seeing that, like the underdog kind of coming out.
Yeah. Because he was on one of a variety show in Korea.
Yeah, he
Steph
was.
Curry.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one it was, but he did a great for that. Nice. Because if you go around Seoul, there are lots of courts that you can play at as well, which is
They're
great.
good too. Like
Yeah.
I go and play street ball with them, and
Yeah.
they're pretty physical with it.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. Right, you've also gone for this, and this makes you look like an absolute like strong man. I love it.
But look at he's got noodle arms. And
He
legs.
does have noodle arms, but the weight is huge. Are you into? Because people have said you look a bit different.
Yeah, I started working out. I mean, I think while I was doing like my main cut diet, I was still a DJ here.
Right.
And then I remember doing a photo shoot for that next comeback, and they made me wear like a sleeveless. We didn't release any of the pictures of the sleeveless ones. I think there might be like a video online somewhere. But I was watching and I was like, yo, I need to start lifting. Like my arms are too scrawny. And I remember playing basketball had something to do with it too, because like I remember like being bigger, like I could use my body in a way, like I could use my weight as an advantage. But I remember there was a dude that was smaller than me and he literally sent me flying. And I was like, I gotta start working out.
Okay.
This is not good for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because lots of people say they changed doing military service. Did that change? Did your body change a bit?
I think I started lifting weights while I was there.
Right.
Because, I mean, what else am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. It's a good habit to get into. It's a good habit to get into for sure, I think. Lovely. So what is it, just weights or any other things that you do, running or is running?
I've been riding bikes a little bit more,
Oh, that's good.
but it's kind of getting colder again, so we'll see what happens with that. And I've been thinking about getting into CrossFit.
That's good as well. Riding bikes is good because, like, I'm talking from an older gentleman. I've got like 5-6 years on Bernard, right? When you jog too much, your knees start to hurt. So cycling's very good for you. I sound like an old man, don't I? Love it. Brilliant. And also, obviously, this is one of the biggest streaming site, right? Of videos. Well, why is this? Why have you joined that one?
I mean, whenever I'm home, it's just like it's playing in the background. Like,
Yeah.
even though I might not be like engaged watching it a lot of the times, like that's where I listen to my music. I watch music videos and stuff like that. So, I mean, what can't you learn off of that site?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I like to watch lots of documentaries on that site, listeners. Like I sound really old, like history documentaries. In my slippers and stuff. Oh, I love that. So I think I'm similar. Do you not like it when it's silent? Do you like having...
I hate silence.
Yeah, me
I need
too.
to have at least some type of music playing. Like, even when I fall asleep, if it's too quiet, I can't fall asleep.
What if your future wife said to you, it has to be silent? What would you do?
I mean, gotta sleep on the couch, I guess.
Okay, you go that way. I'll sleep. I love that.
Can't make her sleep on the couch.
Oh, I love that. Brilliant. All right, listeners, what we're going to do is, are we going to get on more music? Are we going to play another song? Right, we're going to play a song, which is another one of Bernard Park's songs, actually. This one called Kariwajin the Veiled Path. All right, listeners, that brings us to the end of today's show pretty much. But to finish off, and Cho Mi-kyung actually wanted to talk about this, your next stuff that's coming up. Before we finish, any plans for the next album or songs and stuff?
I got the bass sound that I'm going for. Decided. It's gonna be completely different.
Yeah.
It's not like too far off from this type of music, but I don't know. I'm kind of excited.
Soon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know soon. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to get it out as soon as possible, though.
Please.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I think the fans would like that. I think the fans would love that. But no, it's been so good to see you here. You're
Good
going to
seeing
come
you
back?
too.
Come back, man.
Yo, I need to come back a lot more.
Yeah, so we'll see Bernard Park sometime very soon indeed. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank you
today,
for
man.
having
That's it for today. I'm back tomorrow, same time, same place. This is Super K-Pop. I've gone over time. I'm your host, Sam Carter. We'll end with another big song from Bernard Park called Propose, and we'll say goodbye for now. Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye.